Love is loud. Love is clear. Love is not confusing. Love doesn't send mixed signals. It's very transparent what it wants, and it pursues what it wants. That is love. If you find yourself being in a relationship with someone, or someone who's pursuing you, but you find that they are the one who are pursuing you or hardly pursuing you, but you find yourself asking yourself, where do I stand with this person? Where are we going? Let me tell you something. That is not a relationship. You will have to sustain it by you doing things to keep that legal string to be intact when the relationship is not there. When a man really cares for you, they have the hoods for you, you know. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know what are you all about. They want to know how was the day? Who were you with? Not in an invasive way. What did you get up to? What made your day? You know, they want to be part of your life, to know what happened, and you to be part of their lives. That is a man who is really interested in you. But when you find yourself, a day goes by, some days goes by, or even not a day go by, but the communication is, you speak every day, but the communication is really not there. It's hardly not there. If you don't communicate, you don't initiate, it just goes to mute. There's nothing. Mntwana Sekaya, you're not in a relationship, you are in a situationship. You are in a situationship. There's no one who's too busy. There's no one who's too committed just to, you know, send text now and then, to call you. How are you? You know, how are you? Love, whatever. Love is loud. Love is loud. And love gives you that security, man, that you feel it deep inside of you. That, you know what? I don't have to wonder, do this person love me? You don't want to have to be affirmed all the time if you're loved. But you find that as women, we find ourselves sitting in such situationship for convenience, and you know you're not loved. Ooh. That is when you are betraying yourself because of I don't know if it's a want or need, or let me call it a desperation. You know deep inside of you, Uri, you know what, this is not it. This person, I'm not a priority. I'm not considered. I'm not in this person's thoughts. I'm not in between their planning or what is happening in their life. By the way. Why are you in such a relationship? Why are you in such a relationship? When you can clearly see that, sisters, you're not loved. You know, life has become so hectic. It's got so many demands, so many stress. The world is evolving. The world is moving in another direction that is confusing, that brings so much fear, uncertainty. Do the best in things that you can control, you can have control over, by honoring yourself. Honor yourself with the people you choose to be in your life. There's nothing wrong to be alone and wait until you meet someone that you feel that they honor you. The sad part is that the way men are made, it's hard for a man to start caring for you later, to start loving you later. I'm sure there are exceptional cases. But the problem is that when the abnormal case, you make it an exceptional case. Be with someone who appreciates you, not tolerate you. Be with someone because you are not dumping them or leaving the relationship and they just let it be flow the way it's flowing. But they're really not into you. It's a dishonor. I can't remember which scripture says, but there's a scripture which says one of the things that shakes this world, it's a woman who's not loved. A woman who's not loved. But the problem is that as women, we navigate towards men who don't love us, who don't honor us. Why is that? Why is that? Do we think that we cannot live without having a partner, but settling for anything? And the problem is, the more you settle, the more even the good thing won't find space into your life. It won't. And you will attract the same vibration going to the next relationship because you have settled. And unconsciously, you will move according to how you make decisions, how you justify the wrong things, how you sleepless nights, you are turning, you know. I'm just asking you that you honor yourself. Not just women, but I think most of the time it's us women who don't honor ourselves more than men. I think men, they are better when it comes to honoring themselves more than us. I think as we were told that to honor yourself, it's a sin. Honoring yourself, it's seen as being too liberal and a woman who doesn't, you know, which word can I use? Who doesn't conform to society. That's why you find women saying, men are like that. Men are not like that. Not all men are like that. In fact, all men are not like that. When a man loves you, you feel it. Even when he's not close to you, you feel it. You know it. He doesn't have to call you baby, sweetheart, ubanbani, all these sweet names. You know it. Because his whole being vibrates towards loving you and honoring you. Let's do better. Let's do better. Because tomorrow we'll be crying, saying men are this, men are that, calling men all those things. But when we have allowed men to do that to us, some women will find that they want a man to tell them that I'm no longer interested, I don't love you anymore. Guys, when a man doesn't love you, it is loud. Just as a man loves you, it's loud. When a man doesn't love you, it is loud.